Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of entire Cloud.in, I, Monica Alad, the marketing manager at Cloud.in, would like to welcome you to our today's webinar, The End of the Hardware Cycle, How AWS Storage Frees Up SMB Capital. We know that for many small and medium sized businesses, the hardware refresh is a date on the calendar that everyone usually dreads. It's often met with massive capital outlays, the logistical headache of physical installation, and the nagging worry that we are buying capacity that we won't even use in near future. Today we are going to explore how moving to AWS storage allows you to break that expensive cycle, trade heavy upfront cost for a pay-as-you-go model, and most importantly, the same capital you can reinvest in your growing business. To deliver this session, we have with us today Mr. Vishal Dhanpile, a regional sales head for Western region. He is one of the cloud veteran in the cloud computing space. Accompanying him, we have Rutuja Chaudhary, a cloud consultant. To make this session more interactive and more worthwhile, I'll request you all to put your questions in the chat box. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for introduction and uh, thank you very much to Handor. Uh, First of all, very good afternoon to all the guests who had joined, taking your time and joining this webinar. Myself, Vishal Danfule. I'm a as a part of cloud consultant, as a part of business team here in the called Cloudin. I takes care of a regional West regional business here. Uh, this is a very, I think so, interesting topic. What our team has been chosen of the end of the hardware cycle, right? I think so. This is a very important space, very important factor today. We would like to discuss specifically about the SMB market, right? And this is the biggest challenge. Even I like to say, the team has been chosen up. With me, my colleague Rutuja also there, from the technical solutions team is going to talk about, in detailing on the technical aspect of this way. So next 10 minutes, I will like to, just brief you about as an organization, technology organization, who are we, what we do, what is our role, as a consultant, as a partner with you, how the things we can, work, hands in hands work with you and take the forward, your end requirements, your end, solution building, building up the entire digital transformation journey with you. So this is something which I would like to discuss, next 10 minutes, with you all. So first of all, thanks, thanks for joining once again and welcoming you all up to this webinar. Uh, we as a brand name, Cloud.in. The organization name is Hosting Services Private Limited. It's a technology organization more than 27 years old now. We have a pan-India presence. Yes, even in fact, I would like to say not only pan-India, but we have global presence as such, as we have our own registered office in USA, Delaware. Uh, when I said it's a pan-India presence, it's a pan-India. Basically, we serve with our own manpower. Uh, Total, 100 plus pan-India presence. With the the overall, if you see the our expertise, specifically in the cloud ecosystem, right? The journey started, the organization 25 26 year back, and today where we are right now, we are with a 40,000 plus domain managed, where we are managing 100 plus cloud certifications, with the team, 200 plus live workloads, 10,000 plus managed cloud resources, okay, 8,000 plus, the protected endpoints under my socks as a services, 83 plus team strength, pan India serving customers. I think so. These are all numbers talk about, the entire journey what we build, in the last 25 26 years. uh, Company started in 1999 with a very small digital ad online portal servicing, as a campaign. And from 1999 onwards, which 1999 year, I would like to say the year was the the domain services area, IT transformation area, till the 2026. This is how the journey it shows on the chart here. uh, Major milestone 1999, 2015, we were doing this digital ad and online portal servicing. We were one of the known Nixie accredited domain hosting partner. In my previous earlier slide, I show you, right. There are around 40,000 plus domains we are managing for very very large enterprise to the medium scale. So all the segment customers, right. I would like to say the very important milestone started as an organization in 2015. In 2015, we started our first, partnership in the cloud, public cloud domain, and that is with the AWS. Because in India, the AWS has started their operation by 2000, mid of 2014. We are one of the early partner who signed the partnership with AWS because we were knowing, what is the power of public cloud ecosystem, and with this we started our journey. And I think so 2016 we launched as a brand cloud.in. Then 2016 onwards, if this is a very important milestone, is in 2018-22, we have a lot of deliverable competencies across AWS ecosystem. We 2023-24 achieved service delivery competencies. Then 2025 AWS GenAI competencies, which was another last year was a very remarkable year for us in the world of the GenAI ecosystem. When everyone talks about what is the the AI is going to help us, what the GenAI is going to build up us for as an automation, as a data practices. I think so that's the competency helps us, to work into the GenAI project with our end customer. And now we are known as an competency as an MSP competency partner in the cloud ecosystem. So this is how the journey about the organization. Uh, Now it's very important, right? Might be in your mind, might be there is a question might be there, right? Why the role of partner? What is the role of partner? Comes when any solution in the public cloud, in the data center, into the private cloud. Uh, you know, Even I would like to say the data center when you are building in your own premises, right? So it's very important, right? Today, what kind of the hardware, what kind of the technology, what is your roadmap, what is your business, first of all, what is your business nature, right? That's more important today, because whatever you are building as an IT as a practices, it's all you are building for the business productivity, business enhancement, right? More profitability. If around this ecosystem, it is very important, right? The which is the right solution. Have you done a solution consultation? Have you done with the multiple comparison with multiple solution available in the market with multiple OEMs? Have you understood this use case, how it fits in your organization, for your the nature of business, for your own processes which you have built up across the many years now? And how strongly you done this entire reviewing, I would like to say, when during you start as a digital transformation journey. So during this journey, this is a very important role we as a partner play. Okay, what we do as a partner, right? As I said, we are a technology organization, right? So very very our whatever technology stack, whatever competencies, whatever technical expertise we build up, it is built up throughout the journey, right? Throughout this with our customer. Today we have around 250 plus pan India customer across most of the segments. We have 150 plus customer, which is a completely under my 24 by 7 knock and sock services. So these are the knock and sock services we build up as an our own expertise. Okay, where we manage the infrastructure for the our end customer on behalf of them in our knock and sock services. It's as 24 by 7 365 days round the clock. Now this slide which talk about our competencies, right? This is exactly the point which I would like to highlight you. There are so many partners are there in the market, right? But then which partner you should choose it, which partner is going to be a belt, the best for your solutioning, understanding your digital transformation journey. So this is the slide which shows us why we as a recommend us as a the one of the best of partner in the market, one of the best of technology organization in the market. Because during this entire 25-26 years we build up that these are all competencies. When these competencies, I would like to say these competencies, basically this is a technical expertise which is a completely in-house. It is not, we are dependent on third party solution today. A third party any support areas we are dependent. So if we talk about GenAI services competency, migration and modernization, so basically today is very important, right? In specifically in SMB sector, right? Can we do a lift and shift kind of migration? Yeah, can we do a modernization of your monolithic application? And I think so this is a very important role where my development team plays in. They talks to the customer, they understand their monolithic application stack. Can we do a modernization? Yeah, whether we should have a new application stack in development in place. All that discussions happen during the consultation and solution building. Then we have a SMB competency partner. That's the reason I will say how we closely work with the SMBs segment, which is one of the prominent and a well recognized and high profitable building segment in the industrial domain across the India, right? Uh, then we are advanced tier services partner, solution provider. We are education services, so a lot of education customers are with us. Then we have a public sector competency, well architect review. So these are the some technical competencies. And as I said, this year is one of the recognized year for us as a managed service provider. With this, these are very another forte where we have so there are AWS has a certain competency charter in their criteria. The partner should have maximum competency, all competency they should have as a technology partner. And I think so we are one of the partner across the pan India who's having a maximum competency today. Okay, so you talk about any security competency like web delivery, then control tower building, cloud front delivery. We are one of India's top three partner who's having a private pricing across the CDN services. Then Windows server competency, Lambda delivery competency, API gateway delivery competency, then cloud formation delivery, DynamoDB, AKS, config delivery, RDS delivery, Kinesis delivery, Glue delivery. See, these all competency basically give us a chance, give us a strength, I would like to say, to build up any of the services, any of the solution when the customer requirements are very complex in the sense of might be a new journey. A client has started some journey, and in between they arises with multiple issues, multiple roadblocks. And I think so that's the area where we works very very closely with our end customer. As I said you in my earlier discussion, right, some time back, our role is very very important. Throughout the journey, it is not just the journey when we join with the customer is only for consultation and solution building, but basically across the building and delivering that entire project to you. We are building that infrastructure for as our end customer. And when customer thinks about it, as an our technical expertise, we should manage that also that infrastructure for you 24/7, 365 days round the clock. We manage also infrastructure that. So that's how the way our expertise comes in, from understanding your business, understanding your requirement, so consultation basically on the solution, which are the best solutions available in the market, what are the AWS services impact, how the services are I would like to say scalable, agile, then how this entire services will help us to build up automation. So this entire journey happens through business to solutions to project delivery to managed services team to the finance team. Because ultimately, when you are building, most of this stack, it's very important. You should look into your, commercial impact of, that cloud ecosystem, a cloud infrastructure when you are building. Uh, Now, might be another question in your mind. Are you only doing the specifically on infrastructure side? No. As I said, you right. We are a advanced consulting partner of AWS, looking for a soon to be as a premier partner, pan India presence, global presence, looking for growth in our some other areas like Dubai and Saudi, so UAE market. That's another area where we are looking at. We are not only a specific infrastructure partner on infrastructure layer, right, it's very important. There is a security layer has to be there, backup and data protection, observability, data streaming. These are all very important, right? Today, every end customer looking on one window solution, right? One window solution is the means the vendor, yeah, with the the partner, a technology organization who's having all expertise in place. So building any infrastructure on about that, how we can build up the best class of security, how we can ensure it about your data protection, backups in place, And for that, we have not only the Amazon of the world, a Microsoft of the world, but we have a the I would like to say very strong partnership, and all these are golden level, yeah, platinum level, or I would like to say MSP level partnership. In the security space, we have a Palo Alto, F5, Trend AI. Then we have a backup and data protection. Dhruva is one of the dominant partner. Commvault, Veritas, HCL Software, for observability kind of platform, right? Where we have a New Relic, Site 24/7, Datadog, Azure, and same data streaming, Confluent and Kafka. So these are the partnerships also in place. So that's how the way we shows we are present in every area of the technology corner today. Uh, in fact, I touch base on this point, right? We are majorly present as an existing customer base. We are mostly present in most of the segment, so to, from the media entertainment to e-commerce, information technology, public sector, automobile, financial services, pharma, startups. These are all services, FMCG. We are completely present. Uh, this is a very important slide. I would like to take last 2 minutes over on it. When I discuss about what kind of the solution we deliver, right? So we start from on-prem to cloud migration, cloud to on-prem migration. Also, a lot of discussion happens around it. So every pros and cons discuss around that particular requirement. Multi-cloud migration, well architected review, serverless deployment, containerization deployment, cost optimization, which is one of the important. Might be few of the you from might your end, you started already cloud journey, and you are somewhere finding a roadblock, somewhere finding some support from any good technical partner. Yes, we are there in that area. Disaster recovery, GenAI based solution, live streaming, uh, infrastructure management, AI/ML, content moderation, media workloads, 24/7 knock and sock, WAF security, so entire security practices to build. Uh, so this is a very important, I would like to say, as an entire cloud governance where we work with our end customer. Now during this 26 plus years journey, we a lot of development also happened at our end. We come up with our own IPs, I think so, thanks to our IT team, development team, who really worked hard. When we worked a lot of solutioning our our existing customer during our managed services, knock and sock, 24/7 monitoring, we understood a lot more under automation building requirement. And I think so throughout the process we build up a lot of automation. Today our organization itself has a lot of automation process in house, to serve to our end customers. So these are the some products, which is our own IP. I would like to say the Niyantrak, Rudra Sentinel, Evalix.ai, Freedom. So Niyantrak is basically build up for the content delivery network platform, who can give you rollback, who can give you secure cloud governance and configuration control platform, right, which is not available really in the market. And I think so this is a very good solution we have built up. Then we have a Rudra Sentinel, which is a SIM tool, which helps monitor your security system, detect threats and fix vulnerabilities, geofencing mapping, help you to build up your compliance and audit reporting. So this is an product we have built up, and this gives you end to end I would like to say as an SIM facilities. Then we have, as I said, you right, we are one of the GenAI recognized partner and competency partner. We have a good team, in house, who keep building GenAI as a practices for the end customer. But yes, meanwhile they come up and evolve with as an one product for in house as an organization. This is a basically, I would like to say, assessment platform. All right, it's a completely AI based tool, which we have developed. Very it's a smart platform, creating, managing, and securing fast, flexible, AI driven assessment. So this kind of any product and services you can ask us. We can have a demonstration of how the product it works, and we can also conduct a small POCs at your end. Then a lot of customer today approaching for the multi-cloud infrastructure, right, knowing understanding of one OEM dependency and market demands and business demand. A lot of customer today looking for multi-cloud platform. And I think so then when you build up a infrastructure throughout the multi-cloud platform, it's very important how you manage the governance and the billing. And I think so this is the area where we have built up this freedom as a product. This is also very multi-cloud billing management platform. Cost basically optimize spending and manage multiple cloud services easily. So this is how our IT team has come up with many IPs. Such kind of a lot of work is still going on, and we are expecting some more IPs we can launch. But we initially I told you, right, we as an cloud.in as an organization, hosting as an organization, we are not a product development company. But yes, as a technology organization, we keep developing as a couple of IPs, and that these are kind of IP we can say today as a product. I discuss about you in detail about how managed services and how it's important today, right? Infrastructure management, monitoring, incident resolution, app and database management, security compliance. Then above that there is a layer where how you deliver fast, right? What kind of the resolution, minimize manual checks, better SLA. Then 90%, how the automation and how monitoring, for the secure compliant operation. Then get an expert or cloud expertise, who can train, who can give you education basically on your new technology stacks. So this is how the entire pyramid where we work with our end customer for 24/7 managed services as a support area. So I think this is mostly I covered with as an organization. Thank you first of all, giving me this opportunity and hearing out me here. uh, in the last, I would like to say, we as a partner always find ourselves, if we really found we are as a value add partners for you, I will be happy to serve you, happy to come you at your place, meet you, discuss about your current business operations, what are the challenges you are facing, how we can and which are the solutions can we build up across your digital transformation journey. So that's something we'll be happy to always come and discuss with you. During question and answer sessions also, you can ask any a question, we'll be happy to answer it out. Now with this, I will hand over this charter to Rutuja, who's our technical part of our technical solution team. She will take you throughout the how this hardware cycle and the other services, which is a very digital native services, can help you to build up your new practices. Over to you, Rutuja. Thank you all. Rutuja.
Yes, yes. Is my screen visible, sir? Hello?
Yes, Rutuja.
Okay. Okay.
It is visible, Rutuja.
So, thank you so much, sir. Myself, Rutuja Chaudhary. I am a cloud consultant at cloud.in. So, today's topic is the end of the hardware life cycle and how AWS Storage frees up the SMB's capital. So, before going ahead, let's first understand what we mean by the SMBs. So, so SMB stands for the small and medium-sized businesses. These are the organizations that are operate on a small scale as compared to the large enterprises. It is defined based on the factors like number of employees, then revenue, and overall business size. So, when we talk about the SMBs in this session, we are referring to the businesses that are growing and which are resource conscious and also looking smarter ways to manage their infrastructure and the data. So this is the overview of what we mean by the SMBs. So moving ahead, let me start with the simple questions like how many of you are still investing heavily in a physical hardware infrastructure like servers and storages? Okay, now if you think about it, most of the businesses today are gathering more data than before. So, but at the same time, managing that using traditional hardware is becoming increasingly complex and expensive. So, that's what we are going to discuss today. So, why SMB struggled with the on-premises infrastructure? Like frequent hardware upgrades. Like, let's say, if you are buying any hardware and after every 3 to 5 years, the hardware is going to be outdated.
So you have to frequently upgrade that hardware, so it will cost you more. Then also the high upfront IT cost, like for uh, purchasing that hardware, you are going to pay a lots of money. Well, when we are saying lots of money, you are paying in a lakhs, like uh, which will tied up you to the cost, which will cost you more. Then it will make cash flow, like, and it is difficult for the planning to the further things for the business expansion. Then the money locked in infrastructure, like if you are tied up in a funds, like if you are spending that much of money in only buying the hardwares and maintaining the hardware, then it will limit your growth and the innovation, and it will leads you to slow down your business growth. Then there are some hidden cost of hardware ownership, like productivity loss. Like I said before, that every 3 to 5 years your hardware is going to be outdated, and you have to upgrade that hardware after every 3 to 5 years. Then what it actually means, like if your hardware is going to be outdated, then it will leads to a small it will leads to the delays for your application which is hosted on that hardware. So it will reduce your productivity. And also the maintenance cost, like if the aging your infrastructure is aging by year, then there are some fixes, like if something happened with your hardware, then you have to fix it anytime, or then it will also leads you more money. Then after the security risks, like if whenever your hardware is getting old, then there are some missing updates of that hardware, which will increasing risk for your hardware, like cyber attacks, then the compliance issues, and which will risk your application also, and which will slow down your progress in a business. Then the growth barriers, like if you are buying any hardware, then there is a limited scalability for that hardware, means there is a fixed limit for that hardware to scale, while the others are moving to the cloud, which have the more scalability for their applications, and they are growing seamlessly. So this is the overhead for your application also and your business also. So along with that, there are some hidden costs also, like we are storing in space for that hardware, then also the downtime losses, then the electricity, then the cooling. These are also some hidden costs for the hardware management or the maintenance. Then what SMBs actually need today, then the instant scalability for the storage. Let's say what I said before, like if you are buying any hardware which have the limited scalability, and if that limit is exceed to scale, means if there are certain growth of your storage, then we have to purchase the new hardware, which will leads you a more cost. But what the SMBs actually need today, they don't want to pay for the extra hardware, they want the scalability, like they can grow and reduce instantly based on their demand. Then pay only for what you used. So instead of paying all the upfront cost for the storage, they only want to pay for what they are using. Consider it as a, like you are paying the electricity bill, like you are only paying for the amount of electricity that you have used over all the month. Then anywhere and anytime access, the team should be access their files, logs, or backups, or the data from anywhere and anytime. They don't need to be dependent on some system, they want to access it from anywhere. Then the lower hardware investment, like if we are not purchasing the hardware and we are storing our storage on a cloud, then we don't have to pay any hardware, pay for any hardware system, or we don't need to pay for the maintenance of that hardware. This will automatically lower your hardware investment. Then the roadmap to your SMB storage adoption. So this is divided in a phase. Like the first phase is the access current storage. So what this step focuses on, that is understanding of the current storage environment before moving to the cloud. Like this includes the analyzing how much of data is being stored, then how much of data is frequently accessed, and what type of data actually it is, whether it is critical, archival, or the temporary type of data. We also look at the access patterns to identify which data needs to be high performance and which can be moved to the lower cost storage. Then the second one is the pilot before migration. This is actually the stage where we have to do the POC first. What is POC? That is proof of concept, to see the compatibility and the performance of the storage with the cloud before migration. Then the third phase is migrate in phases. Like instead of moving everything at once, businesses should always migrate their data in phases. Like the critical workloads, uh, this means that the critical workloads continue to be running while the data is gradually transferred via synchronization tools. This approach minimizes the risk and avoids the downtime and ensures that there is no disruption to the daily operations. It also provides the team like flexibility to test, validate, and optimize at each stage before moving to the forward. Then the last stage is security monitoring and a scale. So once the data is migrated, the focus shifts only to the security and the visibility for the future growth. Like businesses can enable the automated backups to ensure that the protection and recovery at any time. With the continuous monitoring, the teams get real-time insight into the system performance and quickly detect and resolve the issue. Then moving ahead, there are some key AWS storage optimization for the SMBs. So first one is the object storage. So when we talk about the object storage in AWS, there is a key service which is called Amazon S3. So Amazon S3 is a simple storage service which is designed to store any type of data like files, images, videos, backups, or also we can host your static website inside the S3 bucket. In the high, it is highly scalable and secure way to store your data. Then it acts like a central storage repository, where the businesses can access from anytime and anywhere. One of the biggest advantage is that it offers the virtually unlimited storage and follows the pay as you go model. So businesses only pay for what they are actually using today. Then another one is a block storage. So block storage is designed to support the application that requires the high performance and low latency. It provides the fast and reliable storage, ensuring that the critical application runs smoothly without the delays and interruptions. This makes the ideal workloads like databases and enterprise application where the performance is the key. Then the third one is the archival storage. So archival storage is designed for the data which is not frequently accessed but still needs to be retained for the long term of purpose, such as the compliance data, audit, logs, then the historical references. It provides a highly cost effective way to store the large volume and data security without the impacting primary storage performance. You can think of it like it's like a long term, it's a secure warehouse for your data which accessible when you need, but optimized for a cost. There are some native S3 tiers for that, like Glacier Deep Archival. These storages provide you to store your data at the cheapest cost, and we can retrieve it whenever we want to. Then another one is the file storage. So file storage is there is a key service in AWS which is Amazon EFS, which is fully managed scalable file storage service that can grow automatically as your data increases. It's ideal for a shared across multiple applications and users. Then the Amazon FSX for Lustre is designed for the high performance workloads such as analytics, machine learning, media processing, where the speed and throughput are critical. Then the FSX for ONTAP. It provides the enterprise grade storage features like data management, snapshots, and replications. Then the FSX for the Windows file server. It offers fully managed Windows based file system, which supports the seamless integration with the Windows environment. Then how AWS storage enables financial savings for the SMBs. So there are the areas like lower upfront investment. Like if you are not spending that much of money to buy an hardware, to maintain that hardware, and we are not purchasing any server, storage, database license, we are only going with the pay as you go model. This will also reduce your cost. Then the predictive monthly spending. So you are not paying for the compute storage and the database uses. Like I said before, like you are only paying for on the monthly basis, like you are paying an electricity bill. On the basis of that, you have used the amount of electricity throughout the month. Then the reduced total cost over time. It will save the maintenance, upgrades, downtime, and the reparation cost also. And we don't need to refresh your hardware after every 3 to 5 years. This will also save lots of money. Then the capital for growth. That money is saved from all of these things, like from maintaining the hardware, purchasing the hardware, then fixes from the hardware. This money the businesses can actually invest more on the marketing or launching the new product instead of the infrastructure. This will help them to grow seamlessly. Then how cloud.in enables SMBs across industries. The industries like education and technology, the industries like healthcare, fintech, then e-commerce, media and entertainment. So in this industries, the cloud.in will enables, like if the in education there are the data of the students, then course content or any exam results. So if something happened with the data, then we have the backup and disaster recovery option. With the help of that, they are not face any downtime. They will get back their data as soon as possible. Then in healthcare, there are the records of the patients, then which we don't have to retrieve frequently. Then we can store the data in a data archival tiering of the S3. So it will also save a lots of money. Then the fintech, we want to ensure the fast transaction and process with the high performance storage, where we can use the application storage, which we have seen before. Then the e-commerce like hybrid cloud storage. If we have the seasonal traffic, means most of the businesses have the seasonal traffics within the festive seasons or any seasonal seasons, then we can actually implement it with the help of hybrid cloud storage. Then the media and entertainment, like we can store the videos, media files in a cost effective way in the low cost and archiving storage. So that's how we can help you. Then the automation using the native services, like smart data organization. When what used to be manual efforts is now automated, AI can internally organize the data based on usage patterns. So frequently accessed files are digitally available, while the less used data is managed efficiently. This will reduce your manual work and improve the overall productivity. Then the intelligent cost optimization. One of the key advantages is a cost control. Cloud system can automatically move data to a lower cost storage tiering based on the usage. So businesses don't have to overpay for the storing rarely accessed data. Then the predictive scaling. So instead of reacting to demand, cloud storage can predict it during the high demand period, like festive sales or a peak business cycles. Storage automatically scales up and scale down as when the demand reduces. This ensures the performance without the over provisioning. Then proactive security and the performance. At also it AI also enhances the security and a performance by detecting issue early, whether it's potential threat or a performance bottleneck. The system identifies and addresses it before it impacts the business operations, ensuring the reliability and the tool. We also have the native services for these systems, like intelligent tiering, where we can move your data from one tiers to another, like frequent to infrequent. Then we have a predictive scaling also. Like then the for the proactive scaling, we have a guard duty inspector, so that we can see the malicious data before. Then why start now? So, to sum it up, moving to the cloud is not just a technology shift, it's a business advantage. It helps you to stop locking valuable capital into hardware and instead use of the budget more strategies. You can significantly reduce the rising infrastructure cost with a more efficient, with a pay as you go model. So you only pay for what you are actually using today. As a business grows, your infrastructure grows with you seamlessly. without the need of the constant upgrades and planning. At the same time, your benefits from the improving performance and operational efficiency. And most importantly, it frees up budget and resources so you can focus on innovation and driving the business growth, which will seamlessly increase your growth and which will help the businesses to expand more. So start your cloud journey today and talk with the clouding experts. We will help you to migrate, assist, and consult with you. So thank you so much for the today's session, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask or raise a hand. And you can also comment down your question in comment box.
Thank you, Vishal sir. Thank you, Rutuja. As Rutuja said, you can also put down your question in comment section. We have some questions coming up. So Yashpal is asking which sector is most relevant for SMB point of view. So SMB is not a sector focused, what do you say, business model. It is more regarding what is the size of the company in terms of revenue, in terms of employees. That is how SMB is defined. It is not sector related. It can be as vast as SaaS or even into manufacturing or retail. Any other questions? In the meantime, you can scan the QR code given on the screen and share your feedback regarding the webinar, or even if you're interested in our services, please feel free to scan and share. You can also contact us via email ID and the phone number given on the screen. I guess there are no further questions. Even after the webinar is over, feel free to get in touch with us. We will respond to you immediately. Thank you all. Have a lovely day.